AITAH for walking away from my ex after she flirted with another guy and her parents said I was overreacting. So I was recently working on a project with my ex. Even after we broke up, and she moved out of my place, things didn't completely end. For about a month, we kept talking, we were still sleeping together, acting like a couple, just without the official title. It honestly felt like we were on the path to getting back together. I even asked her if that's what we were doing, and she didn't shut it down. So in my mind, we were in this working on it phase. From my side, it looked and felt like a relationship. My people thought we were back together. But apparently, she was operating on a whole different set of rules. One day, she randomly decides to show me messages between her and some guy. The messages were explicit. They made plans to meet up, and it definitely read like a hookup was in the works. When I confronted her about it, instead of owning it or apologizing, she straight up denied that she was going to sleep with him. She told me I was reading too much into it, that they were just going to link and be friendly. Mind you, these messages did not sound friendly. They sounded like two people planning a sneaky little rendezvous. But she flipped it on me, saying I wasn't doing enough to win her back, that she didn't feel like I was trying. Somehow I became the problem. So after that, I finally cut things off for real. A few days later, I get a call from her mother. She wants to know why we're no longer friends and what happened between us. I try to be respectful and avoid trashing her daughter, but I give her a light explanation. Then she suggests we talk more in person. So I end up meeting with both her and the dad, and it was unreal. They tried to convince me that I should still stay friends with their daughter and keep pursuing her. Like, even after everything that happened, they wanted me to continue trying. Her mom explained that when she was younger, her husband, my ex's dad, cheated, and she forgave him. They worked through it. So I should too. The dad jumps in and backs her up, saying relationships survive things like this. Their point. Since I couldn't prove that their daughter actually cheated, just messages and plans, then I was being too harsh. I offered to show them the messages. They refused to look at them. Then came the part that really threw me. They admitted they were upset about the breakup, because ever since their daughter moved back home, she hadn't been talking to them much. They said she's been acting distant and different. And somehow, they seem to think me getting back with her might bring her back to normal. I'm sitting there like, so now I'm supposed to fix yours relationship with her too. I tried to explain that the situation was a deal breaker for me, that it felt like a betrayal. But they weren't trying to hear it. They just kept pushing their narrative, like my feelings didn't matter unless I had proof of a physical act. And this isn't the first time they've been overly involved. They've interfered in her past relationships and friendships too. They're always deep in the mix. So Reddit, am I crazy for walking away? Should I have stayed friends with someone who was texting another guy about linking up in secret? Is it wild that her parents were trying to guilt-trip me into staying connected with their daughter, just because they were dealing with her pulling away?